So Roberto, tell me about this wine. We've been tasting all of these wines of yours, and this is the one that you really wanted to like talk about and were excited about. What is this?
Well, it's the oldest vine that we have. It's a vineyard that has 250 years old. We suppose that was one of the first planted vineyard in our area in the South River bank of Bio River.
Okay.
And it's Pais. Pais is the variety, Pais is the grape, and has a huge legacy because it's the first grape planted in America, and from Peru and Chile were found a place finally for stay, and in North America including, like a mission grapes is the same. It's the same genetic DNA of the vines that has in Canary Island in Spain.
From the Canary Islands,
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So it was brought over hundreds and hundreds of years ago from the Canary Islands. Tierra de Pumas, how long have you been working on this land?
Well, we arrived in this land, fortunately, 5 years ago.
Okay.
And the 2018 was where we arrived, pruning the first vineyards, and this is the first vintage that we made. It's
Right.
2019.
Mm-hmm.
It's the beginning of the work in this land, and wow, it's a really I don't know, gentle, soft, delicate Pais, and I think it's the unique style that we are making in this land, because since 2020 everything changed so fast, because we changed the management of the vineyard and we stretch a little bit the vine, and finally the yields in this area and this vineyard are more tight with less production, and change the profile of the wine.
Okay. It's so pretty. It's in a perfect place right now. It's like a little cherry, a little strawberry.
Yeah, so floral also.
Yeah.
Yeah, for be the first one, I think it's a good light Pais and very delicate style, and yeah,
It's supple, it's smooth, and it has that little bit of Pais like pepperiness, but it's integrated with all of the fruit.
yeah. Usually the South River bank of the Bio River show a hearthy herbal character and floral also, and it's imagine that Bio is the last frontier of all vineyards in America and South America, maybe in the world, where you can find village that has 200, 250, including some neighbor has vineyard of 300 years old vines. And other important detail about this land, it's like a museum, because we are finding new hidden varieties that we don't have too much, like 20 vines, 20 plants, and since 3 years ago we are recognizing this variety with genetic analysis, and it's a big surprise, because today we have a pre-luxury 250 years old Pinot Noir. Imagine maybe this material doesn't exist in Europe
Anywhere, that's crazy.
And we have 250 years old of Listan Blanco or Palomino Fino from Canaria, and Palomino Fino from Jerez is the same variety, right? We are reproducing, and after 3 years, now we have like a mother block. It's the 300, 400 plants in a small portion of land
that you're planting without grafting, because there's no phylloxera, so it's like just vines in the ground on their own roots, which is crazy.
Yeah, and everything is happening in this land. All our new management of the vineyard are born in this vineyard too, and it's our main house. We have 5 different countryside, and this is the place that it's one of our main places, because, well, Pinot Noir is here, Trincadeira from Portugal, including there is some vines that we are planting again. It's the big challenge, is try to how these varieties after it's magic, because imagine has to pass 250 years old for the technology give a hand a little bit for recognize correct which material it is, because our ancestor never say to us, this is Trincadeira, this is Pinot Noir, just this is other red.
Yeah.
And we are in the moment for put focus, put work in this, because for me it's like a pump. It's a revelation for my life. Try to change the we are trying to change the way, the direction of our viticulture. Of course, we have all Moscateles, all Paises, all Carignanes in Maule, all Semillones in Itata. But I think this is a second opportunity to create some more important. It's the beginning.